Okay, here's your homemade tie-tying video.
Made with love.
Made with love. Nathan's gonna follow me. I'm gonna show you how it's done. We're gonna do half Windsor. Take this end, your long end, and put it on the right-hand side. Or you can put it on the left-hand side if you're like Nathan. He does this differently, but the same process will be used either way. So, take the fat end, cross it over the little end, hold it there, boom. And I'll take the fat end and wrap it back around the other side. So you got your tag thing up here, so you know that's right. So then you take the fat part and just go like this. Loop it around that side. And then kind of like play with it a little bit so that you get a good line here. Nathan's got a good line, but it's opposite. So to make a half Windsor, all you do here is now you take this part, wrap it across there. Yep. Make sure this line is straight right here, because that's what everyone's going to see.
Clutch.
And you put it up through the back. Yep. And get this part and make it all straight again. Oh man, hopefully I didn't botch it.
You botched.
No.
Mulligan.
So then, you put it through this little area right there.
Just the front.
Just the front.
Just the front.
Look at that. Boom.
Bingo.
Then what I like to do is you pinch it right here and then kind of like pull this part forward and just like make it into a triangle basically. Boom, boom, boom.
Manhandle it.
Make it into a triangle. Manhandle it and then hold the skinny part. Hold the fat part and then just push the fat part up. Ta-da!
Short tie.
Short tie. Nathan's tie actually looks better. It's like the right length. Alright. So you made your tie. You still got the half Windsor. Looks good. It's obviously a little bit too short. You want your tie to come like right here, basically. Like hit the top of your belt. So if you do this and your tie is too short, don't freak out. Just redo it. So the way to do it a little bit better to make sure you're going to give yourself enough room is just take this end, make it a little bit shorter. So you've got more room to work with over here. And then you'll just do the whole thing again, and then if it's the right length, great, and if not, keep trying it again.
Y'all ready for this?
Alright, so we'll do the full Windsor. Full Windsor, just very similar to the half Windsor, but we'll do it twice. So give yourself more room on this side, because you're going to need more tie to make the full knot. So you'll go across, just like you did for the half Windsor, bring your tie back around, out here. Pull it just like that. Remember, you're making a line here. But instead of doing the half Windsor and wrapping it around, now what you're going to do is go to the other side and do this again.
These directions are so ambiguous.
So you should have like almost like 3 folds. You get 1, 2, 3 folds. So a fold on top of a fold on top of a fold.
And that's it. You're done.
And then you're done. Take this, the fat side, wrap it across the front. Right, so it's, you can already tell it's a bigger knot. Go underneath, so you're going underneath. I didn't tie this long enough, but you got the thing there. You're going down in. Don't worry about it if you don't get it right the first time, because you can always try again.
Just look at Nathan.
Just look at me, hacking away at this time.
He's getting it.
Es mi corazón. El gato.
Yeah.
El gato.
And then do this thing again. Make it into a triangle shape, pinch it.
Are you pinching on the knot or below?
I'm pinching below the knot, and then kind of like tugging the knot down to make like the dimple there. And then pulling the skinny part, and the fat part, pull it so it's tight. And then slide it on up.
You're ready to go to work, my friend.
Then you are ready to go to work.
Go to work with your tie too short or too long.
It's a little too long. Mine's a little too short.
Too long? Too short.
So neither one of us can actually go to work looking like this.
In which case you gotta do this.
And you gotta do it again. we going?
We are going.
Okay, so we're gonna do now the 4-in-hand. Now the 4-in-hand became known as a 4-in-hand because if you think about it, you put 4 fingers into your hand. It's pretty straightforward. So it's called the 4-in-hand. Just remember, like this.
You take
So-
this like this, this
put-
in this hand.
Like this, and it makes a knot. We're really gonna do it now. This one you can leave a little bit more slack over here than over here because it's not a very big knot. Typically you'd only make this knot if you have a collar that's not like really wide.
And it's really easy to do.
Or if you're
Or if
So-
you work at Giant Eagle.
or if you work at China Eagle. So take this one, cross, bring it over, back again, make sure your tag's up here, cross it, but hold it in the front like this, and then you bring it underneath, up through, so you got your knot there, kind of looks like a skinny little cone, then again, you put the tie in there, the end of the tie. Ta-da!
See?
Sing it the 4-in-hand. I'm sure you have a bunch of different shirts that have different collars, right? And not the same knot will work for every collar. So this is kind of a more straightforward collar. It's not like way far spread out, but it's also not in tight like this. So if you have a collar like this, you can tie a half Windsor or a full Windsor. And those are really the only knots I know. So those will work fine here. If you have a spread collar, one that kind of spreads out more like that, you're going to want to tie a full Windsor because it takes up that space in between your collar. If you have a smaller one like this, you can use the 4-in-hand because it's not going to take up very much space. Or if you have a skinnier tie, you can use it when you have a smaller collar. Nathan, do you agree or disagree?
Yes. I agree.
We're good
Skinny
then.
collar, skinny knot, wide collar, wide knot.
There you go. Skinny collar, skinny knot, wide collar, wide knot. From the mouth of babes.
There's a few that we haven't gone over yet. They're more casual, more for dining, not necessarily to wear to work, but you could if you'd like. Most people don't really appreciate the masculinity that these knots afford. This is one that I particularly like. You're going to want to start by folding the large portion of the tie up like this. Then what you want to do is you want to stuff it into your breast pocket and create a nice little, see, just like that. Then you take the short end and you wrap it around your neck like this. Make sure you don't pinch your hair in there. I know how much hair you have. And then it should come right to your Adam's apple, and you just want to let it hang there. This is called the priest and the rabbi. You can.
Y'all ready for this?
Might sound a triangle. I don't know. Is it 4 in or 4 in? Like Chinese?
Right there.
I think it's 4 in.
Like, foreign people in your hand. Make sure that you always tuck your tie into your pants. And also your underwear. Be super secure. Uh-oh.
Snug it up. Don't understand your game.